We're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Porzingis. The Celtics with the lead. To the paint. The kick out to Brown. Williams with the steal. Driving inside. And Williams with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Third team foul.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Back to Dort. Three-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Now here is Holiday. He has yet to score. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, two things you like to see from Porzingis.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. Porzingis with the steal. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Now here's Porzingis. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. Here's Holmgren. Porzingis with the block. Tie game in Boston. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
Dort misses. Here's Boston now. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Richard, so many things about Jrue Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the three ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got himself on the board with 3 there. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. The kick out to Brown. Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Brown. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 12. That one wide left. Here's Boston now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Brown. From past the arc. Porzingis can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now Holmgren. And here is Dort. Back to Holmgren. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Misses the layup. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 1. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Brown. Driving to the basket. Brown jams it in.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
This game has been all about tenacity for them. Getting right in the defense's business and winning trip after trip to the line.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Austin needs to get off a shot. Dort grabs the miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Outside Williams. .109 left in the first half. Pass to Caruso. A miss that time would have put him up. Holiday with it. And here's Porzingis for a 3. It's good from long range. Porzingis has got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Boston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
There they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment.
We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 8 points.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
So he gets them both. Boston leading by 5. Outside Holiday. It's to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Here's White. Fires for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this.
Timeout.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Thunder trailing by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Inside, here's Dort.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Williams. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. By now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report. Boston leading by 6. To the middle.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. He's off on the second. Thunder trailing by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williams. To the left side wing. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shot clock at 6. Dort misses.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And here's Brown outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Here's Holmgren. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Holmgren's got 5.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside White. He takes it in. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Celtics leading by 8. Now here's Tatum. 10 points for him. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Inside. Throws it down, JT!
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Celtics leading by 10. Left side, Tatum. They get a hand on it. Dort with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Caruso, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Outside, White. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Out to White. 4 seconds left. That shot is off.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Holiday. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Thunder trailing by 12. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And that one's good, Caruso.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Holiday. Outside, Tatum. Lock at 6. The 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. Pass to Holmgren. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
And here's White. The wide open look here for Holiday. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Celtics lead by 11. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Up top, Porzingis. Outside, Holiday. Back to Porzingis. And stolen by Caruso. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Derek White, second personal foul, second team foul.
Pass to Dort. Now here's Holmgren. Back to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Caruso.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Here's Tatum. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Strong finish by Tatum. Nothing was stopping him there.
That's his first.
Thunder trailing by 11. Jacks up a three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics on offense. It's stolen by Dort. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander bangs home the trifecta.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Caruso with the ball. The tray kept alive. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. From deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And how about the energy from SGA? He gets after it on the backboard as well.
Screen by Porzingis. .102 left in the fourth. Pass to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Holmgren. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Dort wide open. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Holiday. Pass to Brown. This ball movement by Boston.
Oklahoma City. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Jason Tatum line for 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Caruso. Dort. It's good from beyond the arc.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
At the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. What do you think, guys?
Well, it's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle 3-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And the miss. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, it's just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard... All eyes are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. And so here's Cleveland. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Okoro to the middle. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Towns. Brunson with it. Outside, Towns. The three ball. Good on the three-point shot. Towns has got the opening field goal of the game for the Knicks.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. The drive by Mobley. The shot comes out.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Here's Hunter. Banked in off the glass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
On deep, Brunson. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. A floater. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Mobley. Pass to Okoro. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Here's Walker. A second chance effort. Here's Hachimura. Count it from 12.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Outside Tatum. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. In the know how good of a defender he is.
Albuquerque shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Obviously, J.J. Redick is a talented shooter, a good scorer, but you also have to appreciate the intelligence of his game. He knows how to read the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot that time, not on target. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Stolen by Walker. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. They get it back.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the way. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Was shot by Redick, no good. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Green. Some nice passing by New York here. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And it's Walker penetrating. And finished off by Walker.
And look at how mobile Walker is. Terrific at just attacking the rim there and finishing.
The kick out to Tatum. And again, New York with the triple.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
New York leading by 5. Pass to Burke. Now Tatum. He's covered by Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Green. For 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Albuquerque trails by 5. And the shot is good from Johnson.
A fundamentally sound player. Gotta like how well Redick works the rock around the floor.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Thompson. Burke covering. Johnson left side. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Burke. That's short off the rim.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New York leads by only 2. And we've got more. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arc.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a three-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Pass to Tatum. Green, the screen. It's tipped. And they get it back. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Gilgeous Alexander with it. Kuminga picks him up. And the wide open shot from Green. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Leitner. Back to Doncic. Kuminga with it. Here's Walker. Headed by Green. And here's Doncic from the arc. Albuquerque again can't hit it. New York leading by 7. The kick out to Holiday. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Fires from deep. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Here's Walker. The
Was it 2016, 2017, 2018, or was it 2019? If you answered 2017, you get some free VC.
Season 6 is slamming home new rewards, challenges, and cards to obliterate your opponents in My Team.
It all starts with your season reward, so don't miss claiming the newest legend to the Lakers timeline. You can Evo to a pink diamond to become the newest star.